Today we're going to keep working with vowel combinations, which is two vowels that work together to make one vowel sound or a new sound. Like I-E makes the E sound like chief, or O-W that can make the ow sound like cow. So I'm in my blue word work packet. I'm going to show you how to do page 3. I'm going to tell you that I don't love these directions. I think it's a little confusing. So let me show you how to do this. It says write the phrase that is different in meaning. What it doesn't tell you is it's only different in the first word and similar in the second word. So I found that to be a little tricky. Raw trout. So I'm going to look for a phrase that's different in meaning from raw, but similar in meaning with trout. Raw trout. So something different from raw would be like cooked or heated. Okay, there's the word heated. And fish, well, trout is a type of fish, so that makes sense. So I'm going to put heated fish here, and then I'm going to cross it off my list. Loud sound. So I'm going to look for a set of words that's different in meaning from loud, but similar in meaning with sound. Loud. Oh, soft. Noise. So different in meaning from the first word, but similar in meaning with the second word. Angry. Comics. What's a different word from angry? Maybe peaceful? Oh, cattle. Definitely doesn't have anything to do with comics. Okay, what about, joyful? Clowns. Clowns, comics, that kind of makes sense. Joyful clowns. If you're really not sure of one, just skip it and come back to it. And as long as you're crossing off as you go, you'll have one left over at the end. The next part says to figure out each word puzzle below. Like this first one, took the word motionless, subtracted the less, and then added ing, and you get motion-ing. Mentions, take off the s, but add an ed. So I have mentions, and I'm going to cross off the s because that makes it easier for my brain, and add an ed, and I get mentioned. Vacationed, minus the ed, and add an ing, and you get vacationing. There we go. Keep going with that. Then you're going to take these 6 words and use them to complete the sentences here. And I think you can do that. Now let me show you how to do the next page, page 4. So in this page, you're just going to be focusing on a few vowel combinations. OY, which makes the oi sound like toy, or OI, which also makes the oi sound. Then you're going to add a suffix to create a new word. Now, there's one quick rule here that might help you. Oi is at the beginning, at the end of a base word, the end, and oi is at the beginning or the middle of a word, okay? So j plus oi, joy. That vowel combination is going to be at the end of the base word, so I'm going to pick oy to make the word joy, add full, and then I get joyful. Employ. The oi is at the end of the base word, so I'm going to do oy to make employ. And then I'm going to add ee, another vowel combination to make the word employee. So just remember, if the blank space, the oi sound, is in the middle of the word, it'll be oi. And if the oi sound is at the end of a word, it'll be oy. Add the suffix, make a new word. Same thing down here. OU can make the ow sound, and OW also makes the ow sound. But just remember, OW is at the end of a base word, kind of like how OY is up here, and OU is at the beginning or the middle of a word. So same thing, proud. You add the OU because it's in the middle of the word here. And then you add a suffix to make proudly. Shallow. It doesn't make shall-ow, it's shall-o. So I know that's at the end, so I'm just going to add the OW to write shallow. And then I can add an ER, the suffix that makes shallower. Pull. Ow. I'm going to add the OW because this blank is at the end of the base word. Ow, to make the word plow. And then I'm going to add the suffix ed, to make the word plowed. So again, just remember OW W is used at the end of the base word, and OU is in the middle of the base word. Add the suffix and you're good to go.